Hey guys, I'm back. I know I did mention I'm going to be working on the AI project next, but I thought I left some stuff undone here on the table, and it was just bothering me. The way I have this code right now could use a little bit of refactoring. That's just the developer in me, the software engineer in me. It just needs a little bit of refactoring. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and refactor this quickly. So let's use some better naming conventions. So LED pin 18. If I go down here on the code, um, I see this LED pin, LED pin, LED pin, and then assigned to, ID 0, 1, and 2. It doesn't really tell me which color these LEDs are. So let's say if I came back 6 months later and I wanted to mess with this code, at least I need some understanding of what these. I could just write the comments here, but then that's not really a good programmer way of doing things. So I'm just gonna put R for red, and then G for green, and then you guessed it, B for blue. Cool. So if you guessed that, you're one of the few ones that knew exactly what was coming next, and kudos to you. Now let's move where we're calling these LEDs. So we're calling them down here. And then we're gonna do R again for red and so on and so forth. I'm kind of shocked that AI hasn't jumped in yet to assist. Oh, there you go. Spoke too early. It jumped in. It jumped in. Cool. So now we have those fixed. So what can we do to refactor this code better? We could technically just put all the LED setup on their own um section like so. So we'll do something that yeah, let me put that in there. I like that. Sure, let's type the sensor type. AI is just making some really good suggestion that I just can't, you know, seem to not accept. All right, all right, cool. So now that was a little side quest. Let's keep going down here. We're going to setups below. So we'll take the first one. This one is for pin 0, and we'll just put it like here. Pin 0, which would be um, assigned to our LED, and then no. So we're just gonna keep doing the setup. The AI is making that suggestion is not what we want, but I'm gonna do LED again. Set up, and we'll do 0, actually 1, 5008, and this one is to yep, good one. Green LED channel 1, and then let's do yes. Why is this? Oh, sorry. There you go. Yep, and then very good. So now we can effectively delete those down here. Yep, sorry, that's not what I meant to do. Ah, oh no, there you go. Again, yeah, no. Let me just delete them one by one. What I was trying to do is did not happen. So you guys are watching me on my bed programming right now. Just like first hand. Um, just watch me in my habitat, my natural habitat. It's beautiful, isn't it? Yeah, it's a beautiful sight. Let me just tidy this up and oops. So we can do LED pin, red pin, and yes, accepted AI. I shall accept your changes. Okay, there we go. This is good. Again, I will accept. Thank you. Now that's done. What else do we need to change? So we need to change this thing down here, or printing messages. Hmm. So int, and I'm referring to channel 1, and I'm saying LED brightness, so I should say LED, red LED, red LED. Text temperature. I could take the Celsius out. We absolutely do not need this. Um, so yep, we don't need this. And I'm just gonna do this like so, and yeah. No, can you stop AI? Just we don't need that. So what I could do is there you go. Um, yeah, this is looking weird. Temperature, expand Celsius. This is for the red LED. I'm not sure why the temperature is in Celsius here. Where did I call the Fahrenheit for this red one? Um, and by the way, well, while I'm struggling with this one, instead of using channel 1, I'll just use uh yeah, you know what? We could just leave this as channel 1. Why not? Doesn't really hurt. And then we'll do the RGB. No, this one will be um blue, and this one would be green. Okay. Yep, that looks good to me. And now we'll go down here. Let's load our code. Um, sorry, that's not what I meant to do. There you go. Load it. And then while this is run, let's just kind of wait for it to finish. Yeah, that looks good. So now we'll come here and stop the program, and then let's flash the CPU, the microcontroller, We're flashing it, and you guys, as it's flashing, this should change here. Everything should turn off um, once we reach 100%, and it will turn back on. And then that was just the changes we needed to do. It's just refactoring. That's it. We refactored it, and it's monitor. And we got all this chaos showing on the screen, and then it should look a little bit better now. If I can move this out of the way, but seems like I can't, but let me see. Yep, red LED, green LED. Okay, they're all working. Now, if I wanted to turn them off, I could just come here and say something of that nature right here. Where? There we go. So for this one, let's say I just want to, I don't know, green on. So I could say um 70, 75. I could say only have this on at 65, and then I don't know, 60. So now um temperature Fahrenheit. And for humidity, we can leave it like so. Actually, yeah, this will have this on still. Those should be super bright. Um, for Celsius, we could do to only have it. Let's see what's the Celsius right now. 24. Mm, to only have it triggered at, I don't know, 30, 30, 35. So if we, yeah, where is this coming from? If we launch it again, um, we should only have one LED turned on at this point once we launch it. And yep, as you guys can see, it is now just shining green, which means that's not what I expected. So I expected it to be red. So what that means is I did not uh, get the logic flow properly. Because right now I set it up to be so red LED 65. Well, yeah, makes sense. That will turn off because its temperature here is 75. And for the green one, we actually I'm wrong. So they're both on. See, the red is on. My logic wasn't wrong. So the red is on and the green is on. So the blue got turned off because with blue we have a temperature that's higher than registered in Celsius, which is our Celsius temperature is 24. But here, this still stands within the range. So it only shines brighter the higher the temperature is here. So if we wanted to have it off, we could have uh um yeah, we could have this at 55, 50. Yeah, this should turn off. But for green, which is humidity 30, 70, um so we have a humidity of 55. So if I put this at 60 above the humidity level, green should turn off. But let's see. Something's special with red. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, and by the way, I'm gonna make this portable, so I'll be having to have it connect to my laptop 24/7. Um, so that's gonna be fun. And it should restart now. Okay, let's see what happens to the light. And now it's just red, just like I expected it to be. Let's monitor it. Okay, so red is set to 255. Brightness green is 0. To 75 Fahrenheit. LED set to the brightest temp. Here's the problem. You guys don't know what's the problem? So for temperature, it'll always light up because we're above the set point of what the temperature is registering. So now if I wanted to change that, I would have to change this to 77 and then bring this to 85 or 80. Doesn't have to be 85, we could just put 80. And yeah, just put 80 for that. And if we relaunch it, I don't know what AI is doing. I see why AI is doing that because I had 770. Okay, so if we relaunch it and now all the LEDs should be off. That is cool. The problem was my thought process. It had nothing to do with the code. Everything is written properly. It's just my thought process wasn't there. I'm sure a lot of y'all probably caught this. So writing code while laying in bed is not the optimal way of doing this, but yeah, it's a fun way of doing it though. Now that's relaunched. Let's monitor it, and the light is off, successfully turned off. So cool. thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. That'll be all for now.